And now to other stories. Former Minister of Transportation Rotimi Amechi says Nigeria's founding fathers secured independence for the nation, not as a team, but as ethnic champions. The former Rivers State governor made this statement at this year's Niche online publication annual lecture. Correspondent Ademola Lawrence has details.
This year's theme is Strike, Sleep, Leadership, Nationalism, and the Nigerian Constitution. The forum says Nigeria's democracy needs a serious rethinking in terms of its scope, focus, and vision to make it more appropriate to our conditions. The chairman of the occasion, former director of National Policy Development Center, argues that the inadequacies in Nigeria's political and moral system needs to be addressed.
In a situation where there are no strong institutions to uphold the social and moral order of society, anarchy is what takes place.
In his keynote address, the former Minister of Transportation, Rotimi Amechi, says Nigeria must be able to cross the boundary of ethnicity, tribalism to attain a greater height.
The fact that we have come together as Nigeria, does it change the fact that I'm an Ikore man? Eh? The day it will change is the day I know that I have a stake in Nigeria. That's the day it will change. The day that you can go to your church, you can go to your mosque, you can go to... In fact, I used to tell people that I prefer the old Nigeria.
They're getting SUVs. Nothing has changed.
The forum further highlights the importance of electing leaders that can pilot the affairs of the nation.
We must create this institution and we must get our people to listen and obey rules and regulations. Otherwise, we won't get it right.
Sometimes as followers, when you're trying to follow what it is that the leaders have done or that they've put on ground, some people do not look at the different sides of the divide. So that's what has been talked about in this hall today, to say that you can keep blaming the leadership as it is, but the followership also needs to take responsibility.
Thrown a lot of blames to the leaders, but in actual sense, the people themselves, contribute to most of these problems.
Off-season election are going to hold in Imo, Bayelsa, Kogi State. Go to that place. I can assure you, none of them is planning on the basis of the votes that the electorate will cast.
For many here, Nigerians can experience the dividends of democracy if only both the leaders can harness the strength of our diversity. Ademola Lawrence, TVC News, Lagos.